Hello, welcome to my Sunday front. Today, I'm just going a little bit, well, I wasn't planning on doing this look. I was just planning on just doing whatever. But welcome to my mukbang. I have a Mandarin splash, some electrolytes, guys. And for my meal, I have mac and cheese. I have those little cheese dogs, and I have some refried beans and cookies. So this is my meal, and well, let's dig in. So like, I get asked sometimes, like, what did you look like when you were a kid? What did you dress like? I just dressed like this. I just put my face on however I felt like, and went about my business. It was always appropriate for whatever I was doing. So like, say, for school I would kind of tone it down, and but other than that, the only place like if there was a bunch of groups of people, like I wouldn't dress as bright, or I wouldn't do too much. I wore a lot of jewelry, a lot of sparkling, anything that sparkled, glitter, but yeah, I like makeup, gothic, however, punk, grunge, hip-hop, however I felt like dressing, that's how I left out the door. And my parents, like my family was like really, like, we're real, like, I don't know, like I guess like every family's different. Like sometimes kids don't get accepted because they have like their ways, and I was very focused on my profession and my career and like school, and trying to be more social. So it was like, I don't know, I just took life however it was, and I felt like if they accept me, then they accept me, and this is kind of part of my identity, and it's like not negotiable. But everybody's different. But I do get asked, like, what was your makeup like? And it was like, it was pretty, it got reactions. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at me. The camera's a little bit sticky, but it's not like I was looking at me. It's like everybody was looking at how I accessorized and put myself together. And I feel like at least I was being genuine, At least I wasn't fronting. At least I wasn't pretending I was like some hard badass, like street thug. But I did get like, there was a lot of chaos in my life at the time. And so it's not like I can just like trust people without like, having, to this day, I still, it's the same. It never changed. And we could wish and hope that people would grow up, but we could wish and hope for better and easier ways to improve our lives. juice is really good. I made this meal in the microwave, so I'm like kind of impressed with myself. But I can say I was like, there was a lot more, less negativity, I think, around me when I was growing up, you know, because you're protected by your parents, right? I think there was a lot less negativity around me. There was, you know, a lot less, like, you know, like, I never expected to walk out the door and there'd be static. But, I'm still working on that, but I can almost with certainty say, given a lot of things that happen online, they follow you in the outside too. So I like to live around where other creators are, and lucky for me, there's a lot of them on this block. And it's cool, like, we all think the same way about safety. We all think the same way about, you know, keeping up with the neighborhood and keeping things fun and, you know. Having a more friendly environment. And it's pretty nice. I mean, this neighborhood was pretty good to begin with, but people pop off easy on the internet, start lies and start fights needlessly. So we all have to be watchful and vigilant, and, you know, see things, take things at face value, you know. When somebody says something, don't take it with a grain of salt, you know, be realistic, because there's a lot for these people that they like get entertained by other people's suffering, and I pay my Wi-Fi so, you know, I can watch a movie, I can interact with my following, you know, to do the red pill. These people, you know, they get their kicks and giggles and stuff from online beef, and it's really sad, you know, these days. A lot of times when I was growing up, I would see a lot of people, you know, online that kind of look like me. And we would get, like, we would try, you know, hanging out at the mall or doing stuff alone. And it was really getting hard, with the internet and stuff at the time. It wasn't as bad as it is now, but it was a little bit like you can see the way things shifted. People would be like, oh, you guys, you gothic people or you people or what have you, just, kicking us at our lowest, and be like, well, y'all are trying to fit in on the internet and stuff. And I was like, man, like, people were watching, like, it was just suspicious. Like, why would you watch a group of individuals, like, just creep? Like, that's like a literal creep. Like, things that you admit to in public, and you think that you're not going to have any repercussion. And I'm glad, like, this year or last year, these past couple of years, people have really cracked down on cyber bullying and cyber crime, because, like, they complain all the time, stuff starts online, and if they don't watch, they're gonna get the wrong guy, And a lot of this stuff is just unbelievable. So stay vigilant and watch what is going on, because sometimes you gotta like take another look and make sure, because you never know. But I remember when I was young and trying to just go about my life, and and it wasn't a big deal majority of the time. It was just like a little group of ignorant, just like wannabe thugs. But like I said, I'm not scared to say something. I'm not. I'll say something, especially it's you versus me, and I'm just me. What else can I be? Like, I can't just disappear and fly away. Much as the other guy would want me to. You have to accept people for who they are, how they come. However they present themselves, you have to trust that's genuinely who they are. And they exist. Acknowledge their existence. Love it or leave it. Basically. But say me now, like me 2024, trying to be online and interact, I'd say probably 99% of the time I'd have a reaction. What do you guys think? Seeing me in today's day and age. you know? But here I am. And like I always say, I'm not going nowhere. But thanks for joining me today. And I hope you learned something. Hope you learned something new. See you guys again soon on my son different. Bye-bye.